Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In previous videos I've demonstrated two different pieces of free software for Braille transcription. Those pieces of software are called Braille Blaster and ODT2Braille. And in those videos I showed how to download each of them and then I gave a brief overview of them. In this video what I want to focus on is the settings within the ODT2Braille software, and in a subsequent video I will then look at the settings for the Braille Blaster software, just so you can get a more detailed look at the software as it's up and running. So I've got my Windows 8 machine here, and we can see here that for the ODT2Braille, which is an extension of the OpenOffice software, I'm using OpenOffice 4.1.1. But as I said, I've done a previous video on how to install OpenOffice and ODT2Braille as well. So let's open it up. Now, if we go into the File menu, we can see here our first, when we want to export as Braille. Let's have a look at the settings. So the settings are, if we have a look at, we can change the file type. We can have a BRA, a BRF or a PEF, and then the character set is just, it's a language type setting. So for instance I would probably go for British, but a lot of you would probably choose the US setting, and you've got two settings there, US MIT or US NABCC. But if we go for British there, you can then choose if you want it to be double-sided, to print out on your embosser to be double-sided. You can choose the number of cells per line, and the number of lines per page as well can also be altered here. And there is an option there if you want to use 8-dot Braille, and also if you want to split the printout up into multiple files as well, it gives you that option there. So let's go into some deeper Braille settings within this software. Let's see if we can get rid of that. There we go. So you can see that there's a very detailed list here that really helps us to kind of alter the formatting of it all at every level. And because there's so many in this video, I won't go through them all. So here we've got up here, this is the first setting here. Now BANA is Braille Association of North America, and we don't have an option there of what there's not an alternative there, so we need to leave that as it is. But then we can choose our language, and again you've got a whole range of languages there that you can set it to, and you can see just by scrolling down there's just all the different languages of the world there. So let's go make sure that we stick to English UK. Then we've got here the contraction level. We can have it for grade 1, which is uncontracted, or grade 2, which is contracted. There's another box there if we want to use 8-dot Braille. And then we've got different things here we can put if we want to add notes as a transcriber, which could be really handy. Let's have a look in special character formatting. That really doesn't I don't think that will really apply to many people. It's a very specialized part of the settings. Then we go to paragraphs, and again this is just how do we want our paragraphs to look. You've got some very detailed settings there, and again we've got the same for headings. This allows you to show how you want your headings to be set out and formatted on your embossed documents. You can influence how you want your lists to appear, and there's a similar thing for tables and for notes, and also for pictures if those apply. Number 10 is all about page numbers. Do you want to include the Braille page numbers? Do you want to include the print paging numbers? Section 11 is the document structure. Again, this is very specialised and I don't necessarily think that it will apply to many people. Also, the volume management again is very specialised. If you have a table of contents, then section 13 might apply to you. And also section 14, this is just the use of special symbols and how you're going to use them. So like an ellipsis indicates an empty table cell, and a double dash indicates an omission. That symbol, the description for a transcriber's note indicator, and that symbol is the note reference indicator as well. The final setting, section 15 for mathematics, is what mathematics code you want to use. You've got Marburg, Nemeth, UK Maths or WALU. I haven't heard of that last one. So there you go. They are all the settings when you are using ODT2Braille within OpenOffice, and that's the settings affect how your document will be embossed. Okay, thank you for watching this video. That's it for this one. Look out for my video whereby I'm going to go through the settings menu in Braille Blaster as well. But if you have any comments about your experience with ODT2Braille, then please leave them in the comment section at the bottom of this video. Thank you for watching.